In this video, we'll be taking a look at two MLB games happening on March 31st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Miami Marlins. New York will try to build on its season-opening win over Miami when the teams meet again on Friday evening. The Mets scored a pair of late runs in a 5-3 win on Thursday, with Max Scherzer picking up the win as the starting pitcher. Miami took the loss in front of more than 31,000 fans during the first game of a 7-game homestand. The New York Mets are 1-0 this season after they defeated the Marlins by a score of 5-3 in their first game. New York was able to lead for most of this game, but needed a 2-run double in the 7th inning to get the win. Brandon Nimmo led the way for the Mets on offense by going 1-3 with 3 RBIs, 1 run, and a walk. Max Scherzer pitched 6 strong innings with 6 strikeouts, but did allow 3 earned runs. The projected starting pitcher for New York on Friday is David Peterson, who was 7-5 with a 3.83 earned run average and a 1.33 WHIP last year. The Miami Marlins are 0-1 this season after they dropped their home opener on Thursday. Miami was not able to generate much offense in this game and only scored during the 6th inning. Garrett Cooper was most of the offense for Miami by going 1-4 with a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. Sandy Alcantara pitched 5.2 innings with 4 walks, but only allowed 2 earned runs in the game. The projected starting pitcher for Miami on Friday is Jesus Luzardo, who was 4-7 with a 3.32 earned run average and a 1.04 WHIP last season. New York is 1-4 in their last 5 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 game 2s of a series. The over is 7-1 in New York's last 8 Friday games. Miami is 15-36 in their last 51 Friday games and 7-20 in their last 27 game 2s of a series. The under is 5-1 in Miami's last 7 games. New York is 7-2 in these two teams' last 9 head-to-head meetings. These two teams played a very exciting game on Thursday with 2 great pitchers on the mound. We don't have quite the same pitching matchup in this game, but both starters did have solid seasons last year. I think fans are going to be in for a similar style game on Friday night, with a run or 2 in the latter innings deciding the outcome. This makes Miami a potential value play as a home underdog, especially after losing on Thursday. Luzardo could wind up being one of the most undervalued pitchers in the MLB this season, as he flew under the radar with a 3.32 earned run average last year before cruising through spring training. Peterson was not nearly as sharp during spring training, struggling with command issues after posting a worse earned run average than Luzardo last year. I like Miami to get their first win of the season in this matchup, so the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Luzardo also has quality numbers against the Mets. In 58 at-bats, the lefty has held New York to a .224, .286, .397 slash line. He's given up 3 home runs over the sample, but if he can keep the base paths clear, a solo homer or 2 won't be too detrimental. Furthermore, Miami's offense has been the bane of the franchise's existence recently. The Fish finished 27th last year in both team batting average and OPS. The addition of American League batting champion Luis Ariz will certainly help, but he's not enough of a force to change the story of the Marlins once and for all. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Houston Astros. The 2022 World Series champion Houston Astros will host the Chicago White Sox for Game 2 of a 4-game series. The White Sox took Game 1 by a final count of 3-2 and will look to build on that success. Chicago posted a .500 run last year, going 81-81 overall and finishing in 2nd place in the American League Central. In Thursday's opening day matchup, the White Sox scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th in a 3-2 comeback win. Dylan Cease threw 6 6.1 innings of one-run ball on 2 hits with 10 Kelvins. For the starter job on Friday, Chicago will send out Lance Lynn. Last season, Lynn went 8-7 with a 3.99 earned run average in 21 starts. Over 121.2 innings, he had 124 strikeouts as well. Lynn was 2-0 with a 4.3 earned run average in 4 spring training outings. Over on the Houston side, they had a great season last year, going 106-56 overall and cruising to a World Series championship. On Thursday in the opener, the Astros had just 4 hits and 2 errors in the defeat. Framber Valdez logged 5 clean innings with 6 hits and 4 strikeouts. Christian Javier will make the start for the Astros on Friday. Last season in 30 games, Javier went 11-9 with a 2.54 earned run average and had 194 Ks in 148.2 innings. Over spring training this year, Javier was 1-0 with a 2.31 earned run average in 3 games. The White Sox are 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series, and the over is 4-0-1 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series. The under is 6-2-1 in Chicago's last 9 Friday games. Meanwhile, the Astros are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 2 of a series and 40-13 in the last 53 overall. Houston is 37-14 in their last 51 on grass. With Ace Javier on the mound, we should not expect the White Sox to tally 11 hits in back-to-back games. With a largely similar lineup to a year ago, Houston has the pieces and the offensive firepower to rattle off a multi-run inning at any time. Chicago is said to be more aggressive at the plate, but this philosophy will also lead to more strikeouts and chases, leaving many runners stranded. The Astros need to work out the kinks after Thursday's loss, however, and the bats need a wake-up call. Houston wasn't in bad shape until the 8th inning and probably could have taken the win if not for a bullpen breakdown. As for Chicago, they had at least 1 hit from 9 different players in the opening day victory, and the pitching performances were solid as well. If we've learned anything over the years watching Houston, don't fade them after home loss. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Houston has loaded their ace on the mound, and we've already broken down Javier. Lynn may have lost some power as he approaches 36, but he proved to have strong control over the ball and was able to lead batters into ground balls at his best rate in 3 seasons. The under is 6-0-1 in Houston's last 7 home games, with the total set at 7-8.5, and the under is 3-0-1 in Chicago's last 4 road games, with the total set at 7-8.5. Lynn will be out to prove himself against the defending champs and will get the job done against the undermanned Astros lineup. Javier will not be flawless, but I predict he will only give up 3 runs in his first start. Houston's shutdown bullpen will keep the game from getting out of hand, and their counterpart is fresh and capable of carrying the torch for Lynn after he exits. Javier has been lights out all season, and he's going to lock down the White Sox's offense. The Astros' offense might be a little better here, but not enough for this game to be higher scoring. All the trends point towards the under, and runs are going to be hard to come by again here. If Game 1 on opening day has gone under, Game 2 has an over-under of 20-42-2. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.